I got a new oil filter for you here today. K&N Performance Silver oil filter. PS-2006 is the filter. It is for, actually, I bought a couple of these for my G6. G6 has the 3.9 liter engine, so these will fit the 3.9. I also think they'll fit the 3.5. Got a nice little, on the side here, a whole bunch of a cross-reference chart. So you can see what different type of filters go with this. And yeah, this, sadly though, is made in China. This is a made in China filter. It actually weighs quite a bit. What's it say here? K&N Performance Silver oil filters are designed to provide better engine performance by reducing oil filter restriction. They are engineered to handle all grades of synthetic and conventional motor oils, including blends, and use a pleated filtration media that provides increased capacity and outstanding filtration. It does have a high flow filtration in it. Couldn't find too much information on what type of filtration it is, but it does say right here, excellent filtration, so it must be pretty good, you know. So the rest of these are just in different languages. The original performance filter of NASCAR. Wow. So we got a star on our hand here. But only reason I bought these was at Rockauto. They were like $3.30. They're around there. $3.30 or something for me Canadian. So I bought like 5 or 6 of these. I'll run them on my G6. But sadly, made in China. We'll see how well it works. But they do come with this nice cover on the filter. That is very nice. This is a pretty weighty filter though, I gotta say. It's doesn't feel cheap or anything. And look at that NASCAR right there. Oof. K&N Pro Series. So they sure tell you a lot. K&N.filters.com. You can get those, you know. But you know what? I was going to weigh this thing before I get underway here, and see how much the filter weighs. And I am going to actually take off this little hood on it, if I can get it off. Wow, this thing is on there. So let's see how much this filter weighs. 320 grams. So it's a weighty filter. So it's not a lightweight. Let's see. What's it say? The 17MYM10 on top for date code, I guess that is. Okay. I might have to go through that and check that out, but I'm not too good with date code, so. Well, let's take a look at it. Let's see here. It's just got, actually, it's a very nice feeling rubber seal. It's a really nice feeling seal. It feels pretty good. It's hefty, it's solid, but it has a lot of spring to it, so it's going to seal perfectly fine. That's nice to see already. Well, let me cut open the filter, and we'll see what we got here. Now, I am not sure. I've taken K&N apart before, but I'm not sure about, tighten that too tight. That's too loose. Yeah, I'm not sure about how, I can't remember much about K&Ns. I think I only took apart used ones. So, this one is new. I gotta tell you, the canister's a bit slippery for some reason. Like, it's not easy to grab for some reason. It is slippery. Yeah, this is the type without the, so you can get a socket or something on it, so it's easy to take off. So it doesn't have that. So yeah, it feels like it's got a hefty case on it, but for some reason, oh man, this is not cutting as easy as I thought it was going to. What is going on? Is this case just that thick, or yeah, it's hitting some rough spots here. Oh, okay, my thing isn't turning like it was before. Okay, there it goes. I might have to lube that wheel up a little on there. Okay, it's not trying to work as good as it once did. Now, you know what? Let me get this case cut open and I'll come back to it. Alright, I think we're getting close now. I had to do some doctoring up on my cutter. I had to take it apart, re-oil everything, clean everything, and re-oil it. So now she spins again. So that's good to know. Okay, let's continue opening before I get interrupted again. She's almost there, I'm guessing. This spot here, I think that is being ornery, so yeah. They're pretty thick, I think, can on this, so well, let's see. Let's hope it works. This can is a little thick for opening. Oh, are you kidding me? It still didn't. Okay. Okay. Let's give her some more. I'm trying. Oh, I'm trying. A little too tight. This one is a tough one. I thought. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I'm hoping it comes out. It's just come now. Yeah, this thing has gotten out of hand here. I'm trying to get it off, and it's still, yeah, it's still. Okay, I'll bring you back when we got her off. Well, there, we finally got her. That was a struggle, I gotta say. And wow, I don't want to do that again. Okay, what do we got? Base plate, pretty weighty. How much does this base plate alone weigh? Let's see. That back so you can see the numbers. 117 grams. So, wow. 117. And let's check the anti-drain back, which is nitrile. I believe it says somewhere on a site. It says it's a nitrile anti-drain back valve. That's nice. But let us take a look at this base plate. There's 4 threads. And it's got pretty good size holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 holes. Not a bad size. That's pretty weighty. This whole thing seems pretty strong. So far I'm impressed and glad I bought it. Well, let's take a look at here. Oh, it's got my favorite thing, a real spring. And that weighs 11 grams. That's a hefty spring, by the way. So that's nice. And how much does this cup? This cup is insane. 87 grams. Wow. Well, we might as well weigh this whole rig here. 92 grams? Wow, that weighs more than the cup. Wow. But, I gotta admit, filtration media, yeah, it's a different color. We can see it's a different color. By the way, there is no bypass valve in this because this is meant for an engine that has a built-in bypass in my Pontiac G6. So it doesn't call for a bypass valve. This media feels really nice though. Like everything seems pretty good put together here. Can't wait to take that off. But that's probably what we'll do next. Anything else here I have to look at? No real spring, nitrile rubber. No, that looks like about it. Next, I'll be cutting off the filtration. And this is, as you remember, says excellent filtration on the box. So, and it's kind of a high flow filtration and a pleated filtration media. So yes, of course, it's got pleats in it. Duh. But I couldn't find anything to say what it's made out of, but it's excellent filtration, it says. So I'm going to go with that. Let me cut this up, and we'll go from there. So there we go. I got her cut off. Just to let you know, it did have a metal strip holding the filtration together. So that is a good point, too. Well, let me take the filtration off. Yes, it's a different color, so it's fancy. So, it's pretty thick. I can see it's pretty thick. It's got a lowered tube, which well, they probably work just fine. I want to actually come up with a test where I can see how well they flow compared to a tube with holes in it and see what I can come up with that. But I haven't figured out a test for that yet, but I'll hold on to this. This could be my lower test one. But I noticed there's a lot of lowers. Like, it is super duty. So, and yeah, let's look at this filtration here. It's red, so it's fancy. To go with all the red on my G6. Well, my G6 black, but the dash, everything inside there is red. Because they like to use red lights inside of a G6, Pontiac G6 GTP. So, I'm actually going to measure this. Okay, let's give her a weight first so we can see what she weighs. And yeah, 18 grams. That's not too bad, actually. That's pretty good thickness. I think it's probably a really good filtration material. It looks like it would trap pretty good amounts of dirt in it. So I'm going to measure that, see what we got, and see how much filtration we got on this filter. So I got some wonderful measurements out of this. 63 inches long. It's a lot of filtration. And 2 3/4 inch wide. So there is a lot of filtration on this filter, and I will be happy using it on my G6. So I think it's a pretty good filter. I think for the price I got it for, $3.30, I think. I'll have to look back on that. I'll put it in the comments, not comments, in the description of how much I actually paid for it. I don't have the bill here, it's at home. So, but that's amazing. Filtration for this filter. And it looks like pretty good filtration, and maybe one day I'll come up with an idea how to see how good filtration is too. I'm gonna have to figure something out there. And well, I don't know. There could be something. I got my brain thinking on things here, and I want to do more on oil filters and figure out things on how I can do more and different tests with them come spring and summer. And I got some ideas. But this great filter on sale. I don't think I think Rockauto was just trying to get rid of them all, and I bought like 5 or 6 of them. So I'm going to use this on my G6, and I think it's a pretty darn good filter for the price, and can't go wrong for that. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe if you haven't, or maybe even a nice old like would be nice if you liked it. If you didn't like it, yeah, you know, I'll keep trying to do better. And yeah, I'll continue to make more videos for you in the future.